everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video I have a Feel Unique pick and mix unboxing. If you are new here, my name is Natalie and I post 2 to 3 videos a week all about beauty and makeup. If you like what you see here today, I hope that you will consider subscribing before you leave. But why don't we get into my pick and mix unboxing. If you are not aware what pick and mix is, it is a sample service offered by the website Feel Unique. Once a month you can log onto their website and choose 5 different samples from an array of all different ones. They have hair care, skincare and the occasional bit of makeup, as well as perfume samples. For those 5 samples you just need to cover the cost of shipping, which is £3.95. When your samples get dispatched, you will receive an email with a gift voucher in reimbursement of your £3.95. So effectively it is a free service. They do also have another service on their website which is called the Beauty Kit. This one is around the £12 mark, plus again shipping, which you will get back after your items have been dispatched, but this one does include more luxury size samples and travel size minis. I do have both of these services linked in my description box below if you do want to check either of them out. How I work these videos is, first of all, I will go over and review the samples that I chose from last month. Then I will show you the 5 samples that I've chosen this month, so why don't we get started. The first sample I tried is from the brand voucher. This is the Lift Active Supreme Intensive Anti-Wrinkle and Firming Care, and this one is a day cream. This is a really nice moisturiser, but for me it was a little bit too heavy to use in the day, so I did actually only use it once in the day and then actually used it in the night for the rest of the time using it, which I think I did only get about 3 uses out of this sachet anyway. It was just 1.5ml, but it was a nice enough product. Because I did only get to use it 3 times, I didn't notice any vast difference with anti-wrinkle or things like that, but it is a really nice moisturiser. I can't remember if this one was affordable or not, or if it was expensive, but it definitely does feel like a luxury cream. I've just actually looked back in my cost notes from last month and the full size of this is £30, so it's kind of in the middle ground. To me it definitely feels like a more luxurious cream than £30, so it was really nice in that respect. Because it is only £30, it does mean that I'm not going to kind of completely write it off. I do have a lot of day creams in my collection, and to be honest, I do only use day creams when I'm working from home, which at the moment the end is kind of in sight for that, because hopefully things are starting to open up a little bit more. I think it actually is only a matter of time before I do end up back in the office. Once I do go back to the office, my daily skincare routine, as it were, which was basically just applying a day cream, will go out the window, because it'll just be a case that I have just enough time to slap on a bit of makeup in the morning before I leave. So I don't think I need to invest in this at the moment. I do have a few other day creams in my collection that I feel like I want to use up first, but this is one that I would definitely consider again in the future, because it is really nice and it would be quite nice to see how it does work for kind of wrinkle care in the long run, and £30 isn't too much of an investment. The next product I tried is from the brand Guno. That's probably completely wrong, it's a French brand. I want to say Gunot, and that's probably what I said last month, but it's French, so it's probably Guno or something, I don't know. This was the Age Logic cream, and this one says it's a longevity face cream, whatever that means. This was a nice enough moisturiser. This was a product that I do believe was quite expensive. Let me just check. So this was a product that was extremely expensive. The full size of this was around about the £100 mark. And for me, the one from voucher felt like a more luxurious cream. I know it doesn't have to necessarily be the case that the more expensive it is, the more luxury it feels. But if you'd have kind of given me this in a sort of blind test, as it were, I definitely would have switched the 2 price points around on these creams. This one I was using as a night cream. You still have a little bit of this left, because this was, I think it was a 5ml sample, so there was quite a lot in here to try. I say there's some left and now none of it is coming out. You can probably see from the top there, it is a kind of almost gel-like consistency, but not quite. I am a huge fan of gel consistency moisturisers, so I did like it in that respect, but it was for me kind of a hybrid between gel and cream. So it was quite nice to use, but like I say, I don't know what the longevity claims of it are. So it did get a good, I think, sort of 6 or 7 uses out of this. So it was definitely enough for me to test the product, because I know how much of a product it is. I did always kind of have that in the back of my mind that it was expensive. So whilst it was nice, it did have a nice, fresh, pleasant scent to it. It went into the skin really nicely, and it did leave my skin, I would say, feeling slightly smoother afterwards. It did have some instant plumping to it. I just know I could never justify the price point of it, and it didn't feel that luxurious for what you were getting. So it was nice, but yeah, I definitely wouldn't repurchase a full size of this one. Then I had this serum from Uriage. This is the Baryderm Seeker Daily Serum. This one had Centella Asiatica, hyaluronic acid and dipeptides in it, and this was just in a little kind of blister pack. I think I got 3 uses out of this one, and this one is a really nice serum. It is a slightly watery consistency, but it does blend into the skin really quickly, and it does give me that instant burst of hydration. I do like most products that have hyaluronic acid in them, but from what I've seen of people's skincare videos, that Centella Asiatica is also a really good hydrating product. This is a brand that I hadn't really heard of before until seeing it in these samples, but I do like what I've tried so far. I don't know if it's a product I would rush out to repurchase, because I do have a few other hyaluronic acid type serums that I know and love that are really affordable. This was a nice product and I did enjoy using it while I had it, but I don't think I would repurchase it. Then we have a product that I didn't actually get round to trying. This is the Organic Pharmacy Antioxidant Cleansing Jelly. I completely forgot to put this by the sink so that I would remember to use it when washing my face, so it came to gathering the samples for this video and I found it again, so I haven't actually used this one, so can't give a review on it. Then the final sample was from Juice Beauty. This is the Green Apple Age Defy Moisturiser. This was only a small sachet that I think I did only get a couple of uses out of it. This one did have a really nice scent to it. Obviously it says green apple, so I was expecting it to just be apple, but for me I could kind of smell lime in it as well, so that did make it slightly refreshing. So it did make it a very nice, refreshing, citrusy, fruity scented product. It was a shame that I could only use it twice because I couldn't really gauge whether I liked it or not. It was just kind of okay, a sort of bog standard moisturiser, nothing special, even though it did smell really nice. I think this would be a nice product that would be nice to use in the day because of that sort of zingy lime scent. It was a bit revitalising as well. I don't think I liked it enough that I would look into repurchasing it. It was just okay. So it was nice to try, and I don't think I've had a product with that kind of scent before. So that was my review of the 4 of the 5 samples from last month. So as with most months, there was a few hits and a few misses. One product there that I would definitely look into purchasing again in the future. But that's what this service is all about. It's kind of trying before you buy. I did actually have a video go up on my channel recently, which was the sample made me buy it, and it is this service and the beauty kit. There were quite a few products in there, so we'll try and remember to link that in the cards if you want to go and check that out. Now I'll go over the samples that I've chosen this month. How I do my unboxings is I always work out the value of things. I know with a service like this, which is technically free, it doesn't really matter what value you get, but I am always quite nosy to see how much value you can actually get for technically nothing. So as I go through each sample, I will give you the full size price and how much the sample is worth. I'll start first of all with a couple of products that I chose from the brand Uriage, seeing as I tried something from them last month as well. And these do come in very cute little squeezy tubes. Definitely something that I haven't seen for a while in the pick and mix service. Before they did create the beauty kit, it was quite common to see things in squeezy tubes. Now it seems to be few and far between, and I was lucky to get the one last month as well. So yeah, definitely a great way to try products because it's not as hard to store. So this one here is from their Age Protect line, and this is the Multi-Action Cream, Wrinkles, Firmness and Blue Light Protection. A lot of skincare at the moment seems to be having that blue light protection, but I don't know how kind of proven it is. Oh well, it's an added bonus I suppose. I definitely like the idea of it being anti-wrinkle, and this does contain 3 ml of product. Hopefully it's enough for me to be able to test it fully. So the full size of this is £29.69 for 40 ml. So I work out that this 3 ml sample is worth £2.22. So excited to give that a go. The other product from this brand is from their O Thermal line. This is the water cream, which says it moisturises, replumps and brightens, and this one is for all skin types. Sounds like a really good trio of claims. I'm excited to give this one a go as well, and I do quite like products that do say they are water creams because they are definitely lightweight, and this one might perhaps be a nice day cream. So this one is slightly more affordable than the other product. This one is £16.49, again for 40 ml. So I work out that this 3 ml is worth £1.23. Then there were a couple of new brands in the samples that I hadn't heard of before, so I thought I would pick something up from them. First one is this Natura Bise, which is a Spanish brand from Barcelona. This is the Diamond Extreme Eye Energizing Lifting Eye Cream. Again, not heard of the brand, didn't really know what I was getting when I went into it. Turns out this is a pretty expensive eye cream. This is just 2 ml of product. When it comes to eye cream, it doesn't matter too much when you get a small sample because you don't need much for just going under your eyes. It should hopefully be enough for me to fully test it. I'm definitely not going to let any of this product go to waste because the full size is £184 for 25ml. So like I say, this is just 2ml of product. So I work out that this little sachet is worth £14.72, which is a lot for such a small sachet. And I think this might be one of the most individually expensive samples I've ever received, especially for just 2ml of product. I really hope that I don't love this eye cream because I am not going to be spending £184 to repurchase it. Even if it does make me look 10 years old, I can't justify it, but it's going to be nice to try it and really intrigued if it is worth that price point. Another new brand to try is Super Facialist. This is the Retinol Plus Anti-Aging Renewing Day Cream. So this one says it has a unique cocktail of hard-working ingredients to help fight the major signs of aging and rejuvenate skin. This advanced anti-aging cream expertly combines retinol palmitate, known to accelerate skin cell renewal, white lupin seed extract to stimulate collagen synthesis, and antioxidant-rich white tea extract. Boosted with deeply hydrating hyaluronic acid and moisturising shea butter, it helps give skin improved firmness and elasticity for a healthier looking and smoother complexion, feeling like you've had an expert facial every day. Well, that sounds fantastic to me. And funnily enough, this is another 2ml sachet, which this seems to have a lot more in there than the eye cream does. It does feel like there's quite a bit in there as well. I do like getting a day cream in these samples, even though I'm not intending to purchase any full sizes. It's just nice to try new ones. Possibly why I haven't gone through my existing collection of them. So this appears to be a quite affordable brand. The full size of this is £19.99 for 50ml of product. So I work out that this sample is worth 80p. And then the final sample that I received from Feel Unique is not actually the one I chose. The one I received is from the brand Elborian, and when I opened it up, I just didn't recognise it at all. It wasn't until I logged into my account and realised I'd actually chosen an item from Dermalogica. I did get on the live chat to Feel Unique and they did come back to me really quickly and say that the Dermalogica one had gone out of stock before they sent me my samples, so they did just stick a random one in, possibly hoping I wouldn't notice. So for the kind of inconvenience, they issued me with a £2 gift voucher. I was perfectly fine to accept that because bear in mind I hadn't really paid for the service anyway. I'd already had my £3.95 back. But then I was looking into the value of the things and I was curious how much the Dermalogica product I chose was worth. And it was the Dermalogica Bioleum C Serum, and this was 3ml of product. The full size was 30ml for £85. That sample should have been worth £8.49. Whereas for this sample, the full size is 15ml for £17. So this one is only worth £1.70. I know it's not the point in the value and things, but as I say, because I was looking into it, I thought I might as well. So technically I've been kind of done out of money, but it doesn't matter, it's just a sample service, it's just a bit of fun. I know it's obviously not the point in getting the value and things, but there are people that are trying this service with the intention of genuinely purchasing the products. So it is slightly disappointing when you don't get the one you've picked, and it would have perhaps been nice if they would have sent me an email to say it's out of stock, is there any others you would like to try, rather than putting in one. Because I do this service every month, they actually did quite well to send me one that I hadn't received before, but this I didn't even say. A BB Cream 5-in-1 Total Sheer Effect Makeup Care Face Cream. So I'll give it a go, but I'm not holding out any hopes for it because it feels empty if I'm honest, so I might be just about lucky to get one use out of this. So that is the samples I chose kind of for this month, as well as my review of last month's samples. So that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Thanks.